This is a Headgum original.
Is it loud for you? Why are you looking at us like that?
Because it sounds bad, but we all know that.
We all know that. It's new to Joel, old to us.
Now that I've heard it live,
Right? We gotta get the energy up, guys. We've got Johnny Ville on the sax, Marika Brownlee on the fax, and nice, your lawyer is returning, yeah.
Not my lawyer. Well, not just my lawyer. He's increased
Still your
responsibility now. My etiquette coach, Jacob.
Very nicely done, Johnny. Good correction.
Okay.
Nice, polite. You're doing very well. Hello, Geoff.
Etiquette coach?
Yes, it's true. I'm still Johnny's lawyer. I remain his legal counsel. But, as we were hanging out and just chilling like we like to do, I noticed he was
Bit slovenly.
Poor of
pretty
manners.
rude. Yeah.
Pretty
rude. So I've been giving him some etiquette
We
lessons.
should call it Pretty Rude Industries.
Yeah, Pretty Rude Industries. Polite laughter, even though you're kind of pissed off at what she said.
A chortle is great to cut the tension.
There's no
Think it made
tension.
tension.
Yeah, there's no tension.
Right. Well, you guys might have a long way to go.
On etiquette, yeah. Emma Foley in the booth and Joel Dunoff because we ran out of chairs. Because I didn't know your lawyer/etiquette teacher was coming.
Oh, that's rather impolite, isn't it?
Impolite that you didn't tell me, or impolite that I pointed it out?
That you pointed it out.
No way.
Look, it seems like some impoliteness is going both ways. Johnny, you probably should have told Jeffrey, I'm being rude now. You probably should have told
You're not
Jeffrey
a good
to
etiquette
expect-
teacher. You're not a good lawyer. And I'm sorry if that's rude, but you're still locked into litigation on a myriad of topics, right? It's not chortle worthy.
Well, we're just trying to cut the tension, Jeffrey. But thank you for having me. I hope we can have a very civil, delightful conversation today.
Aren't you under investigation for a lot of white-collar crimes? Outsider trading, you were saying. Gulp. Yeah, that's not polite either, right? Swallowing hard.
Surely not. Why don't we move on from that then?
Yes, let's.
Of course.
Everything's good back.
Bond of the week. Stephen J. Brat Spies. Right? Imagine he's the CEO of Haynes.
Oh.
So imagine a Haynes Bond.
James Bratt.
That was the other thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
His last name is Brat Spies, but I like to pronounce it Brat Spies. Because what if James Bond was Brat? I mean, how awesome would that be?
Oh my goodness.
Can you imagine?
Wow. When they make the next Bond in 5 years or so, that'll be perfect for them to put in.
That was impolite,
I
right?
thought it was polite.
No
And
way.
I kind of don't really understand what an etiquette coach would be doing in 2024. It feels like that was kind of...
You think etiquette doesn't exist anymore? This is where I actually agree with you more than anyone. I think etiquette's still around. See, like Joel is being rude by not having said anything despite being on the show.
But that's bad etiquette. then.
That's what I'm saying.
So
There's still
all
etiquette.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you not going to say anything the whole time? There's not even a camera on him.
You're not even
Do you guys
going to an
have the
etiquette
GoPro on?
coach to teach
No.
bad
There's a
etiquette.
mic in front of you. You don't have to go like with hand gestures. I swear to God, Joel is there.
Well, part of etiquette is is helping someone up when they falter in their own etiquette.
He's
So-
always faltering with his etiquette.
But
I'm
is-
not.
See, Jeffrey, now you're getting angry, and that
Yeah, you
is
wanna
never
switch
the solution
places?
to an etiquette problem.
Okay, what's the solution to an etiquette problem?
He shook his head.
Let's
just so we all
coax Joel out of his shell with some compliments.
All right, Joel, I like
know. He
that you're
likes
dressed.
that already, so I don't think we need to do it.
I don't think we need more compliments because he's already
He's
smiling
already
ear to
happy
ear.
about it.
I like
It's
that.
like the bit that people do on podcasts where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, Drew Barrymore's in the room, but she hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
But Joel
But with
is
someone
in
who's
the room.
physically
inconsequential, celebrity-wise, and he's here.
Perhaps if we
Wearing
give Joel
A sweatshirt like a fancy sweater over
Yeah, here's my
Mickey
compliment.
Mouse
It looks like you're
t-shirt.
about to join the university club.
What's the
He-
university club?
You're talking more than Joel, and the mic is in front of his mouth. It's not in front of yours at all,
Shared
distance-wise.
mic.
It's like a really fancy schmancy uptown invite-only members club or something.
Now
Joel's-
you're talking.
Now
Keep
you're
it coming.
very
Very
smiling and
nice.
happy about me explaining the university club.
Wow,
you were
what-
like, all right.
What a
He's
great
gone back
compliment,
in his
Geoff.
shell.
That was great.
He's gone back.
I think we all have a lot we could learn from this etiquette coach right here.
Fine. Throughout the episode, if you want to correct our etiquette, I guess.
I just feel like it's
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
it's a bygone career.
Could we do like a sample meal, setting the table, how you pull the chair out?
Verbally or physically in the room?
I mean, that's my bag. We could just act it
So you
out.
had to teach
That's
Johnny
my
how to
bag?
pull a
There's
chair
no way
out?
that's
Yeah.
proper
Do you remember
speech.
last time we ate together? I was a bit slovenly and creeped the waiter
No,
out.
I've been
We had a
avoiding
rack of
eating with
ribs.
you because
Yeah.
you're
How did you expect it to be
wanted
clean?
for white collar crimes.
Yeah.
I can't be seen with you.
Are you
Johnny.
laundering money from Pretty Whack? What's happening? What's the update with here? I said Pretty Whack Industries updates. Do you have anything for us? What's happening?
Okay, well,
Last time we talked, it was a pharmaceutical company or something.
you know how BlackRock is betting against nonprofit organizations to fail?
Are they? They're shorting nonprofits.
Well, at least we are. We're doing that same exact thing.
BlackRock's not doing that because nonprofits don't make profits, so they can't have revenue that would pay out dividends to any shareholders.
Seems like an amazing bet.
So it's an amazing bet because you're betting against them having profits.
We're betting against them having profits and betting on them to fail significantly.
Okay.
Was that a polite way of describing it?
Well, your hands are folded perfectly, Johnny, and you're sitting up very straight.
So that's
I
the rule.
love how
What's
you
the rule
handle
that you can say anything as long as your posture's fine?
Well, the rules are a bit more complicated than that. There's a back and forth in conversation. Let's try to exchange some compliments and let's run through an interaction, right?
Okay, yes, let's do that.
Well, let's do it between me and Johnny. This is an example of one of our lessons.
Yeah, let's see how this should go in a
Hello.
perfect world.
Okay, so Johnny, would you like to greet me?
That's
Sure.
the beginning
Yeah,
of the
I'll greet you,
interaction? Or you're setting
I'm
it up?
coaching him through it. It's just
Sorry.
I would certainly love to greet you, Jacob.
okay. Now go ahead. Let's see what you've got.
Hello, Jacob. It's nice to see you.
Oh, that's great. A compliment right off the bat. Now, let's see if we can sweeten things up. Would you, why don't you offer if you can get something for me?
Can I get you anything?
Yes, I would love a water.
Yeah. I can go get you a water.
Well, Johnny's doing that. Geoff, is your coffee from Twitter?
Wow.
Yeah, I visited the X offices in the Palisades in New Jersey, and they gave me this dirty
Kind of
water
bespoke
coffee.
cup.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And they've still
Huh.
got that. Well, see, this is perfect. Look.
Is
And
that-
now I have a water. So
Is it
that
cold?
That was-
etiquette,
that was
or are you
polite,
just
yeah.
getting Johnny to do things for you?
I thought
they're not mutually exclusive, the way I see it.
All right. Does anybody else have any? Yeah, Stephen J. Bratt Spies. I thought it would be like James Bond walks out in that like graphic intro thing with like the spiraling thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's wearing like a crooked skirt made out of tattered rags that kind of shows off his ass in the back. And basically his whole thing in this new iteration of the series would just be about like having fun with his friends. Nothing more, nothing less. And then when he shoots, the screen goes like bright green.
He's a party girl.
Yeah, exactly right.
I could dig that. I don't know how the owner of Hanes would really exemplify that. but
Well, he's just playing James
imagine-
Bond
I'm
as
kind
Brat.
of, when you're explaining this, I'm still picturing Daniel Craig. So
No,
that's
it
kind
would
of
be
the problem.
Stephen J.
Right.
Do you
Do you
think
wanna
he would
see-
move from more of like a suit guy to more of like a plain white tee guy?
No, it would be suit up to, like James Bond from the waist up, Charlie XCX from the waist down, and she could write the fucking song because they always have like a famous person write the song.
Yeah.
This is Brat Spy, by the way.
I don't. Like
I think he
that.
brings a certain
think I'm gonna
je ne
see
sais
those.
quoi to the
Yeah.
role.
Well, je le
For J,
connais. It's that he's white.
Yeah.
That's the je ne sais quoi, I think.
Oh,
You couldn't
okay.
put your finger on it, but I've stared at his face all day. That's the something extra, the sauce that he has.
Yeah, wow. Now that you say that, I do see it.
That he's white, yeah.
Sorry, let's just move on. Joel's Quarters. It's a new segment we've been doing, basically. We weren't doing it the last time you were on, but basically we're seeing how many coins people have. Joel, do you have any coins?
Am I allowed to go outside of the studio?
It might be tough because Emma kind of has like
You're
boxed you
boxed
in
in.
physically.
Yeah, we're
That's
boxed
okay.
in.
How many coins do you have in your person?
0.
This sucks. All right. So while I'm in Brooklyn, I want to write a novel.
It should be said you're leaving in days.
Yeah.
I leave on Sunday.
Yeah.
We're recording this on Friday. If
Yeah.
you're hearing this, I'm already back in LA. But while I'm in Brooklyn, I kind of want to write an entire book. And I just need the perfect title. So I've been coming up with new novel titles that might be the one.
Wait, have you considered if you're reading this, I'm already back in LA?
That's not bad, actually. But that
That's
feels
really
like a
good.
Joel Dunoff joint.
I'd never want to go to LA.
So what if the novel was called Jeffrey's Brooklyn?
That's
Tree
what kind of
grows in
a...
Jeffrey.
What's that?
A tree grows in Jeffrey.
That's funny. What do you mean, though?
So don't say that's funny.
No, I'm reading Eve's Hollywood right now by Eve Babbitt. And so she's talking about like her upbringing in LA and like all her crazy times in Hollywood. So I'm like, what if I just wrote, what if the novel was just what the past 8 weeks have been? Bad.
Just sort of your coming of age of these 8 weeks.
I feel like it's been more like growing out of age.
You're coming of grays. You're getting more gray hair due to stress.
That wasn't polite.
No, Johnny, I'm afraid it really wasn't.
No.
By the way, I don't think
Please don't hurt me.
politeness is good on this show. This show is kind
It's
of being,
not.
it's about being rude almost.
Do you have a good way of like punishing him, like kind of like a dog shock collar or something to like help him stay in line?
It's just that,
It's
well,
funny because it's true.
my rate goes up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can see in his eyes that the rate is going up.
In what increments? $10 an hour? Or
Thousands, perhaps.
Is that
Read my
also
eyes,
kind of a punishment, like
I
financial
can't see
domination
cash in
thing?
other people's eyes like you can, like he can in yours. Just say what the rate goes up by.
It goes up
Oh
by
my God. Yeah. 1,000. Every time he looks at me,
This
oh
is
my
a
God,
form of
100.
financial domination. I
Yeah,
feel.
this is a kink thing almost.
This isn't-
You're making him a footstool to you.
I'm afraid that's very rude to say, Jeff, but it is funny, so it is appropriate for the podcast.
So yeah, is it about always being polite or is it about acting accordingly to the set and setting?
Look, as an etiquette educator, I'm always looking to push myself and just see the frontiers of this evolving discipline. So in a rude environment like this, the etiquette is sometimes mysterious, but I'm excited to map it out. And Johnny and I are doing this together.
That was
That's
nothing.
a sentence of nothing.
That was absolutely
That's
nothing. It was
part
a
of being
politician's
polite.
answer. Is speaking a lot but saying nothing. Guys,
Yeah.
what about dating in New York? Right?
I
Oh,
want to get
yeah.
into this relationship. I think there's something weird at play.
I was going there. Your name is, what's your name? Jacob?
Yeah, my name is Jacob, yes.
What, are you dating anyone? And what do you tell them you do if you are on dates?
I'm not currently dating anyone. If I were to date, I would say, well, the reason I've been correcting so many things that you do is because I'm an etiquette coach.
So you
And that's what makes him perfect for this role.
if you were on a date, you would say the sentence, the reason why I've been correcting you so much is that I'm an etiquette coach. So
Yes,
you go
well,
into it.
I am assuming that it's not the first thing we talk about because it's rude to talk about what you do
Right.
right off the bat.
What do you mean right? I feel like it's one of the first questions you ask. Let's do another scene. Yeah, it's not. Let's do another scene.
This is a man who knows how to have a conversation. And I'm
Yes.
pointing at Jacob, by the way.
You compliment.
And thank you for coming out of your shell and
Let's
saying
do
that,
another
Joe.
scene between you two.
Okay.
And Jacob, you're playing a first date of Jacob. So let's see what you
Okay.
would
No, I
do.
will be.
You'll
first
be
date.
a date. Yeah.
Yeah, I
okay.
just want to.
And let me give you some background. What's that?
I said this is role playing.
Marika's horny. You're doing, that's not rude. That's not polite at all. Let's say you are an ad exec and one of your clients is Chili's
Okay.
Wait, but I'm on a date?
with this person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It's so nice to finally meet you in person. Thank you for ordering me a drink. That's very, very polite of you.
Yes, a lot of uhs and ums, and you could have thanked me before.
Immediate.
introducing
Sorry. Cut. That was an immediate correction of her.
yourself. That's true. Yes.
I think
Rude as
that's
hell.
fine.
What
We're-
the hell is going on with Marika?
I feel like I'm disassociating.
You are.
It's not
She's
rude
gone.
to invest in future politeness.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest gifts we can give to others.
We're all works in progress. I would love to be steered in the right direction.
All right. Sorry to interrupt. Continue.
That being said, hello, my name is Jacob. It's great to be on this date with you. What
Oh,
are your deepest
charmed.
passions?
Deepest passions. Wow. Well, I work
Stolen out of
for.
your book.
Oh, what's that?
Stolen out of Jeff's book.
Yeah, deepest
Asshole.
passion. Well, I love swimming. I used to I used to swim a lot in high school. I was on the swim team.
Ah, yes, the water can be so liberating. A place for our bodies and minds to be free. Was high school fun?
Yes.
See, this is exactly how it should be going. How a date should be.
I guess there's just this like air of tension where it's like you guys are trying so hard to be polite that someone's gonna crack.
Air of tension. Yeah, that's what's going to happen on a date.
Actually, Air of Tension's not a bad novel title.
Oh.
Guys, what was the highlight of last week's Headgum podcast episode? This is a test.
Probably the average height of everybody in the standing section being huge. That was crazy.
Oh, the
the
live
Headgum
show.
Live, yes.
Yeah, that will not be released.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
But-
think the average height of everyone in the room on last week's episode was just as impressive.
Me, Marika, Amir, and Will Conover. I feel like everybody's average.
You all occupied the same level on the
In
actual
Zoom.
Zoom. Correct.
You're
Yeah.
pretty tall.
Will's what? 6'2"?
Oh.
Will's taller than you might think.
I said 6'2". That's tall.
Is that what you think?
Yes.
Exactly.
What is this episode?
No.
All right. I was gonna say for me it was Will Conover doxing his own address. Basically,
Basically.
he
So it
said he
didn't
lived
fully
next to a
happen.
He did. Did
Store.
you cut that out?
no. He didn't say to. He didn't say to. And you know what? He just said the vague part of Silver Lake that he lives in. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Weird.
I have a bone to pick with Casey Donahue, also known as China. I feel like Casey has the shyest touch with studios. I feel like Studio
Shydus touch is
H
pretty good.
Mhm. That is
He-
quite good.
soured, and so, they all turned to charcoal. This one, paint is good, audio tech never works. Is that fair to say? And it's not Emma's fault.
Not Emma's fault.
It's Casey's fault because he came in here. Why is no one backing me up on this?
This is a takedown of one of our friends.
friends. It's China.
It's so rude, but it is very funny.
That's the polite way to laugh. Is to just point out that something was very funny.
Ultimately, it was very funny.
All I'm saying, last week the studio was working. This week we had to start 47 minutes late. How is that better?
But it's working now.
Not really.
Between us, 4, 5, 6.
Everyone's eyes are cast down.
I'm just tired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Ultimately, like,
Okay.
Emma and I didn't really know if we were coming in to record today.
You said
We
you're
weren't
tired?
Clear about
You said you're tired?
everything. Yeah.
Okay, this is the perfect time for you to sing a song. I'm going to text you these lyrics, right?
Okay.
So, if this was a late night show, this is a bit that we would end up doing. The election, if you're listening to this, was on Tuesday,
This is
right?
disgusting.
Um,
I don't want to sing this.
there's a horrible chance that Vance is our Veep. And so I thought we could make light of the fear by singing a song from a to-be-written to-be musical called Little Abortion Banny.
Oh, God.
And this
Oh my
song is
goodness.
It's a Wedlock Life, performed by Marika Brownlee.
I don't want my name associated with
Well,
this.
that's kind of why I wrote the lyrics for you to sing, is that
There's
your name is associated with it, and
No
that there's a couple
precedent
things
in
that you
etiquette for this.
said.
This is new ground.
It's gonna be a new
yeah.
chapter, G.
Okay, ready?
No,
Are you refusing to do it, or you just don't want to do it?
I don't want to do it.
Okay, Emma, do you want to do it? I don't feel like a man can sing this.
And that's already a bad sign. Can we all agree?
I also just think it'd be funniest if sung by you.
Are you afraid no man is polite enough?
No, I'm afraid of some of the lyrics I wrote.
Oh.
Yeah, me too.
Emma,
I don't want to sing this.
ready?
Joel, sing it.
Okay, Joel, ready?
No.
You don't even have a camera, man. Here we go.
You have
Plausible deniability. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, ready? Well, you have to kind of let me screen share.
I'll censor the lines I don't want to sing.
What do you mean?
What
You'll
exactly
sing
what
it.
I said.
You'll sing it, but you
So-
won't sing the lyrics that you don't want to sing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, ready?
It'll be a choir.
Ready?
It's a wedlock life for us. It's a wedlock life.
This is
for
awesome.
us. Instead of already, I started too high. This is so hard to sing if you're not a child.
Just take it down an octave. This is the best episode of that podcast ever.
It's a wedlock. Started the same.
Same key! Same exact key. Just go, it's a wedlock life. Yeah.
Us. Wedlock life for us. It's a wedlock life. I can't sing that.
Fine. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. Just know that this was supposed to be sung by Marika Brownlee. And if any of this is genuinely offensive, we won't air this. I think it's playful.
Can't wait to hear this.
I did.
These lyrics were written by Marika Brownlee. It's a wedlock life for us. It's a wedlock life for us. Instead of fucking, we get wed. Instead of kisses, we get preg. It's a wedlock life. Don't it feel like JD's? I don't know this song.
Me neither.
So how did you write lyrics for it if you don't know the song?
Because I was listening to the original cast sing it.
What show is this from?
It's from Little Orphan Annie, but this would be adults not being able to make decisions over their own bodies.
Right.
It's
And it would be called-
Little Orphan Annie. It's just called Annie.
It's little abortion Banny.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't it feel like JD is always? I'll just speak the lyrics. This is a terrible episode.
Why are you always using the word vagine?
Yeah.
Also, hen.
and fig sometimes.
Here, Emma,
yeah.
can you speak the lyrics and just know that Marika wrote them?
From where you left off?
The whole thing. So this is
Okay.
from the original.
It's the wedlock life for us. It's the wedlock life like this
Yep.
for us.
Yeah.
Instead of fucking, we get wed. Instead of kisses, making sure it's picking up. Instead of kisses, we get preg. It's the wedlock life. Oh. Don't it feel like JD is always howling? Don't it seem like Vance has never fucked? Let's put Vance's dick inside a cowling, his penis in chastity tucked.
That's beautiful.
That was
Right?
pretty
That's
a
pretty
good
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what a cowling is.
It's like a
Is it like
piece
a
of
couch?
No, it's a piece of an airplane that kind of keeps all the luggage in tow. But it would be his luggage.
Right.
Wow,
Yeah.
when did you learn that word?
I learned it from rhymezone.com an hour and a half ago.
Great.
Governor's there when your vagine starts to get yeasty. They want you to produce little men. Pregnant belly life, rotten smelly pants, sexually vacant life, marrying guys named Lance. Project 2025, what's that? It's good, no one cares for you to grin. When you're a woman, it's the wedlock
Now,
life.
is this in the musical different children singing to each other?
I don't know.
Okay. Kind of sounded like a conversation.
Become a hen to my kids, but don't touch my penis other than to procreate. It's in
Hen.
quotes. It's the wedlock life for us. Put doctors in jail. It's the wedlock life for us. $1 billion bail. Instead of fucking, we get wed. Have a veep that's frail. Instead of kisses, we get preg. It's the wedlock life.
I'm concerned for our country is what these lyrics mean. I mean, this whole thing is Orwellian. Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
That's a reference to the bear.
Never seen it.
I am so glad I'm here today. Because, Geoff,
Yeah.
I think you might need to issue an apology.
What?
Live on air, yeah.
For what? The lyrics that Marika wrote?
Yes.
You think they were crass?
Yes, you're the host of this show, and whether Marika wrote the lyrics or not, I think you need to take responsibility and tender a sincere apology to everyone here.
I'm sorry that this has gone the way it's gone.
I think that's sufficient.
Yes, for now, that'll do.
Are you guys, what's the issue with that apology? That I'm not accepting blame on me?
I think
Because I do feel like it's Casey's fault.
Well, in a traditionally sound apology, you wouldn't be deflecting blame. And you might try to use rhetoric and oratory to capture the nature of your offense and paint
That's
a
what I'm doing.
picture of the emotions that others might have felt.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Not my offense. But the Trump Vance Project 2025, I feel like I used prose and poetry to describe how bad that would be. Imagine if you're not even getting fucked, you're just getting wed.
I think the important thing here is that he did just admit to writing the lyrics, so
Okay.
As long as we have that on recording.
yeah.
Welcome to Tattoo or Cashew. These are all up close and personal photos of either a cashew or someone's tattoo. What do you guys think about this first one?
Cashew.
Cashew.
Just
yeah.
saying, I think it'd be fun to do a version of this game where the tattoos were all of people's in the room.
Yeah, I guess that's funny. You can't hear it, but that's absolutely correct. That was a cashew. All right, here
Oh.
we go.
Obviously skin.
Tattoo, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, that might end up being cashew.
That's a cashew?
No, tattoo.
Okay.
It's just they rhyme, so for me to keep them straight is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So slow down. When
We
you
don't
speak.
even get to
that
see
was
the zoom.
rude.
Yeah,
What the
I
hell
would
was
love
that?
to see you say
God,
that.
please don't
By the
raise
way, you
the rate
stopped-
again. Please.
He called him God.
Johnny, the rate's going up.
All right. This next one, what do we think?
Oh, that's a cashew.
Cashew.
I really think so.
Correct! Sorry, I know yelling is rude, but I was so excited because that's actually a cashew.
No.
A cashew nut, really. Next. This one's tough.
That's a
Ooh.
tattoo.
Ooh.
Which part of a cashew is
Flip.
that?
I think it's a cashew.
It's
It's
the
the-
like butt of the
Yeah.
cashew.
It's the ass. That got it. Shorty got
Yeah,
that
it's-
cashew bottom ass. Nuts with the tats. Show me cashew. And you can't hear the correct because again,
Yeah.
Casey came in here. He flew from across the country.
The cuckoo's nest.
Yeah, and he flew over a cuckoo's nest as he came from LA to New York and soured the tech. Right? It worked 2 weeks ago. Now you can't even hear a correct.
Cashew. Show me cashew.
Correct.
Show me cashew. That was a cashew. All
Yeah.
right, what do we think?
Oh,
It's a
it's a
tattoo.
This
tattoo.
sucks.
Well,
Why aren't you?
I want to see the zoomed out pictures so
Yeah,
that I
why
can
aren't
see
you
the
showing us
context
those?
of the
It's a
image.
tattoo.
He's getting pissed.
Who's getting pissed? Yeah, the etiquette teacher. I'm not convinced you have any formal training. Did you go to a fucking, what is it?
He grew up in the South.
No, he did not.
Yes, I attended several charm schools in
He grew up in the South Bay. He's from Long Beach. Which is
Called
not the South Bay.
cotillion.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, yes, I grew up in the South of California, where there's a high value politeness culture, but yes, beneath it all, I'm starting to seethe because of the nature of this game.
Because of what's rude about the game.
So we can't see the.
The game
zoomed out
isn't satisfying as a
versions.
player because my guess, once I make my guess, I don't see what part of the image intersects with a greater whole.
All right.
So I can't feel validated in my detective
Jacob,
work at
please.
all.
Tattoo.
Please, Jacob.
Tattoo. You guys are correct. Tattoo.
What?
What about this?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a
Tattoo.
cashew. Whether I'm right or wrong is completely up to you. I have no idea. None of us will ever know.
Johnny, your guy is
trying to wrangle him, but he's gonna
Tries.
raise the
I'm breaking containment right now. I don't know if I can handle this, Geoff.
Lawyers also need to abide by a certain decorum. Otherwise, they get held in contempt
so
of court.
loud. You're peeking.
I'm peeking. I do feel like I'm in the prime of my life.
You're very cool and handsome.
Lawyers need to abide by certain courtroom decorum.
And-
Otherwise, they get held in contempt of court.
I think you guys need to dap it out so you can calm down. I think that's the only thing that'll
Yeah.
calm him down.
Sorry.
All right.
It didn't work. Let's try again.
All right. Sorry. Cold as ice, your hand. Jesus Christ. That gave me freezer burn.
Okay.
You guys know the burn identity?
Yeah.
Very rude. Very rude, but I'm laughing.
Said the wrong pronunciation, and you were like, I know that. This is a fucking tattoo.
I know.
Yeah, correct. Very good.
I
was
see the
wrong.
shading.
All right. What do you think? Oh, sorry about that. Don't. You guys are reading ahead. What do you think this is?
That's a
Cashew.
That's a tattoo, almost
guys.
certainly.
That's a cashew nut.
Yeah.
What about this?
This is moldy cashew.
It kind of just looks like blackheads.
It looks
Then
like
I think we have to
Yeah, tattoo.
stick with tattoo for
It
sure.
looks like
Wrong.
asbestos.
Wrong. That's a cashew.
Yeah.
Because when they grow on the vine,
Yep.
and they do
Oh.
grow on vine,
did
they
it.
kind of end up being this chalky ash color / taste until they're ripe nuts.
You're putting emphasis on the wrong words.
I thought that was maybe song lyrics or something. I couldn't quite
Cashew
tell.
or tattoo?
Tattoo.
Tattoo.
This is the worst game I've ever created.
You're mad because we're doing such a good job.
See,
Cashew or tattoo?
now this is rather difficult.
I mean, it could be again in that.
Yeah, you
ashy
said that
phase.
polite. But the last thing you said before that was you're putting the emphasis on the wrong words very pointedly and without your hands crossed.
I was taking a page from Jacob's book.
Taking a paid?
Page.
You're just thinking about all the cash that you owe.
Yes.
What's the invoice going to be like for this hour? Or I guess it's rude to talk about money. isn't
I'm
it?
thinking of forgiving it entirely because my outburst was unacceptable.
I appreciate that, but I still will pay you significantly.
What? No way.
He owned up to the mistake.
So your value, yeah. All right.
Johnny, I've taught you so well. That was the perfect, polite response.
Do you need any more water?
He hasn't even finished this one. He doesn't need another water bottle.
It's very polite to offer an insurance water, but no,
Love the
Johnny,
stock
I'm
market
fine
rock.
for now.
Thank God.
That's a tattoo.
Yeah.
All right. You guys were incorrect.
I said something.
Cashew or tattoo?
Cashew.
Correct.
Definitely cashew.
Yeah.
He said correct already.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, did we make it?
Turner Classic Movies.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of the Headgum podcast.
Is this part of the game?
No, that was the end of the episode.
Oh, okay.
How long have we been going?
I mean, only 35 minutes.
I'm gonna kill myself.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the credits. And if you're listening to this, I suppose it's after the election, so you must be nostalgic for Halloween, which was a few days prior to that. I have a Halloween novelty rap song that was just released on Bandcamp. I'm featured on the record from the hip-hop group The Laser Pirates. So search Halloween novelty song Laser Pirates, and you'll be able to find that. Enjoy Halloween. I love you all. And Joel, you had something you wanted to add?
Oh yeah, I had 1 quarter.
That was a Headgum original.